Okay, I'm gonna do 20 minutes today since I've missed quite a few days. We're getting this mulch pile down to 0, like Captain Planet and pollution. Well, let's do it. So there's this principle called like the vital few. I think that's what it's called. My brother told me about it. But basically like 20% of the work does 80% of the good. The point is, every time I finish, I want to sweep this up, but it's so pointless to do that. There's no reason to sweep this up and waste any energy on it. And lately I've been having this desire to do some sort of upgrade on my computer. That just happens sometimes. Just sometimes I get the desire. I'm like, oh, what can I upgrade? Maybe the RAM, maybe the processor, whatever. But when you think about it in that 20% of the work, you can kind of apply that to money. What is the best use of my money? I could buy $100 of RAM and upgrade my computer, but that $100 would be so much better spent towards repairing my drone. And it's tricky because upgrading my computer, that'll provide a lot of fun and like this burst of just, excitement, but it's not a good use of my money. And it's not where the money is needed most right now. Now there's a big mulch pile out there and there's only a finite amount of energy. And I can spend energy on the mulch pile and sweeping after I'm done. But the sweeping after I'm done doesn't need to be done until the very, very end. And yet my personality and just like predilections, it leads me towards wanting to sweep it up and make it look clean and nice every time. But that's really not the greatest use of my energy. And I mean, it's all a balance, right? You don't want to just be completely rational and be like, oh, the best use of my money is food and toiletries and housing, right? Just from like a strictly utilitarian point of view, yeah, that's the best use of your money. But you gotta look at like the whole being that you are. And sometimes you gotta eat brownies, man. Brownies may not be the best source of nutrition. In fact, they aren't a source of nutrition, but you get benefits in other ways. And it's just, I don't know, it's like a balance. Everything's always a damn balance. You know what's kind of interesting though, actually, is when we were working on the studios, we were doing build outs of the studio. At the end of the day, we never cleaned up. And actually, that wasn't a good use of our energy. That cleanup actually served a very important need, which is making sure that at the end of the day, you have a space to get started the next day. And you know where all of your tools are. How much time was wasted trying to find tools or move stuff out of the way was just, it was painful to my soul, man. It was so painful to my soul, especially with how much I kind of tend towards the infrastructure aspect of everything rather than actually getting things done. And by infrastructure aspect, I mean like, obsessing over tools and gear in your workspace rather than actually just getting the job done. It's like you need that balance, but you don't want either one to get out of whack. Anyway, time to watch this Andrew vlog and to eat. So I have come across some brownies. I'm going to invite you in on this experience with the almond milk. So good. Two things. One, it's so hot in here. I'm just using ice packs to cool my body. And number two, I love it and hate it when I get on a roll with editing. I love it because it's so much fun and the video reveals to you what it's going to be. It's like archaeology. You're just digging and then you're like scraping away and then like the shape comes out and you're like, it was there all along. It's so much fun. I cannot begin to describe it. The downside is that you run out of time. It's like 9:40 p.m. at night, man. I have all these random knickknacks and paddywhacks to do today and get to work on my video. And I don't want to stop, so I'm just gonna keep going. So I'm not quite at it's the end of summer and I hate summer now phase that I go through every year. But that day is not long. I have this problem
where I just can't ignore noises. Especially any type of white droning noise, like any fan noise, any hum, any crap like that. And sometimes it just really starts to get to me. And last night with the air conditioner and fan and my computer all at the same time, I was just like, I've never seriously considered getting a Mac Pro or an iMac Pro, but the thought of not hearing any fan noise is just so delicious. So delicious. Man, that Mac Pro is too expensive. Too expensive, but it's perfectly silent. That's pretty nice. It's pretty nice. Okay, now it's time for that ring fit. Okay, time to continue on this mulch. We're getting there. 20 minutes at a time, but we're getting there. So today will actually be the last time that I use this iteration of this computer. You can see how long ago I got it by some of the stickers on here. Intel Core 2 Duo, Radeon Sapphire graphics, come on man. I have had this computer case for an absurdly long time. I had it at least by 2007, but possibly 2006 as well. It's been a fantastic case, but all of the fan noise, it's pushed me to move on. It's time to move on. Okay, that will actually do it for today's vlog. Thank you very much for watching. I've been very busy on this edit of this video, but I just finished. I will put a sneak peek of it after this. Thank you for watching today. See you in the next one. Okay, I don't know why there's a trail here. It does look like there's a little bog or lake up here. Let's go take a look, I guess. I can't really imagine people go swimming here, but maybe it looks nicer at other times of the year or something. Because that, I don't know if you'd want to swim in that. I'm gonna have to be careful not to underestimate the amount of distance I'm gonna be doing. I'm doing almost 8 today, and then 13 tomorrow, and 13 the day after. And potentially even more if I wanna explore, because then before you know it, I'll be tired without the shelter, and I'll be hiking in the dark. Wow, it is amazing how tranquil this forest is. It's also amazing how much less water you need when it's not that hot. I feel like this water would last me the entire trip. Compared to last time, I was almost dead. It's kind of annoying sometimes how often the human body needs to eat. It's only a couple times a day, but come on, man. I got stuff to do.